The studiolo was a private room in the houses and palaces during Renaissance, serving as a study. This space was special because it was destined for the use of a single individual, and it was located at the end of the enfilade, having a separate and direct entrance especially made for it. Could we find what the studio of today should be like? A balance between the privacy and domesticity of the studiolo and the exposure to the city? What would actually feel like to detach part of your house, your table, your bed, your chair, and while you're still seated inside your home, you take it for a walk in the city? It would probably be a long way to make it move in a smooth way, but for now, all it matters is that you are going outside and look at the city from inside the studio while no one can see you. Similar to the moment when you learn how to ride a bike, it feels difficult, bumpy, and painful, and you can pay attention only to how to keep your balance while you can't focus on anything around unless you stop. The movement matters because it impacts your experience, your power of reaction to the undulations you encounter, but it's not relevant in leading to an efficient displacement. Even if you are approaching slowly the building in front of you, you can't really notice it. You were to design your experience in the middle of the city from the studio. Would you smoothen the movement until you feel no collision so you can work in an undisturbed, protective space? Or would you enhance all the disruptions and let your work be highly corrupted? Its form is still undefined. The studio. Is it a rudimentary box on wheels, an aerodynamic vehicle? Finally, what are the implications of bringing your studio outside? It is your intimate space, just like the bed as the harbor of dreams, replaced in a context where you can't sleep. The kitchen table where you're supposed to cook but you're lacking the ingredients that now are to be found in the city. In this case, where your domestic elements are taken out of their original context, how should the facade of your place look like? Still hidden behind closed doors and windows and curtains? Will your objects keep their function?